friends of J.Max, welcome back to my channel. This is J.Max Reax. Tonight I'm watching a video about cut that just says, "Are you a bitch?" Let's see what happens.
Are you a bitch?
Am I what?
Are you a bitch?
A fish.
A
Bitch.
fish.
Am I a bitch?
Mhm.
Oh God, yes.
Love it.
Are you a bitch?
Oh. Such a strong word for me. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be hot.
Am I a bitch?
No. Yeah, I'm a bitch.
Capital B at that.
I like being a spicy bitch. It's called for.
I am a bitch. In fact, I generally describe myself that way.
One day it could be I'm a bad bitch. One day it could be I'm a mean bitch.
I am that bitch.
100% that bitch. I could be a boss ass bitch. Bad bitch. Styly bitch.
Vengeful, petty bitch. The most dangerous kind.
I am a bad bitch.
What's a bad bitch?
Confidence. Someone who speaks their mind. Has their shit together. Has fun and is nice to other women.
I wouldn't mind being a bad bitch.
I claim all the bitches. Beautiful, intelligent, talented, charming, is the H.
Honest woman.
Horny. Is that what they say?
Are you a bitch?
I'm a strong female, but I don't call myself a bitch. Hopefully not. No, kind of offensive.
I don't think there's anything wrong with being a bitch.
Some people sometimes think it's negative.
People struggle with change. Shit, at this point I use it as a term of endearment. Like, you know, you my bitch.
I'm a little older, so it's kind of new to be calling friends bitch.
The way I say bitch is always friendly, like, oh, that's my bitch. But I'm starting to learn that a lot of people actually don't like that.
I don't find it empowering. It's derogatory.
It's a word that reinforces sexist ideology.
Well, yeah.
I suppose it depends on who's saying it and how.
I feel like there's a power dynamic between men and women.
Have you ever been called a bitch before?
Oh, all the time.
By whom?
By men.
Has somebody ever called you that to your face?
Exes. I'm rich with kids when they're mad. That's just what they do.
What's the youngest kid that ever called you a bitch?
Like 4.
Oh,
My
hell no.
nickname was the bitch.
The bitch.
Nah.
I think society would call me a bitch. I feel like I'm just, you know, a strong woman.
It's usually pretty upsetting, or, you know, you try to turn it around and be like, thank you.
If you think I'm a bitch, I'm so sorry for your loss. Because you're missing out.
Sometimes people think me being straightforward is a bitch, and that's their problem.
I'm very passionate. That comes off as bitchy sometimes.
Yeah.
Who cares if they call me a bitch? Fuck them.
Could you pretend this camera is a man and call him a bitch?
You're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking bitch.
You done, bitch?
Are you a bitch?
I don't consider myself a bitch. Some people, because of what I do, might say that. I've been in the man's industry for most of my life. I had a truck driver come in. He was yelling and screaming at my crew about there was no doors open. And I went over to kick the door and I said, "It's not our fault that you're a fucking idiot."
Like, I was in a director position, so I had to, like, tell people what to do. You just hear me be like, oh yeah, she's kind of bitchy.
It's like professional bitchy.
I'm a server, so sometimes you just gotta call people on their shit.
I really respect the bitchness of women. I think it's empowering, actually.
It represents somebody who knows what they want and knows how to get it.
I'm assertive. I'm standing up for my own beliefs because anytime I'm defiant, that's being a bitch. Being a bitch to me is just setting boundaries. I think it's powerful and I envy people that are like that.
I wish I could be a bitch, but I can't be a bitch to save my life.
I'm more of a pushover than a bitch. I've been told I'm too nice.
Are you a bitch?
I don't think so. I feel like I'm not.
I would not say so.
No, the very opposite of bitch.
I think sometimes I think I'm a bitch when I'm not being a bitch.
But in all reality, I'm just keeping it real.
I do like mental torture. I know how to make people suffer in many ways.
Bitch.
Are you a bitch?
I can be.
I can be.
My daughter said that I'm in my villain era.
Probably.
I need to be.
Only to my husband.
It depends.
Sometimes it happens.
Someone else has to be a bitch first for me to, like, be a bitch back.
You have to, like, provoke me. My son was in a math class. I went down to meet with the teacher. I said, "What the hell?" He says, "Well, you know, some people just don't have math ability." For my son, don't you tell him a damn thing. I want him in a math class, and I want him in it yesterday.
If you disrespect me, then you're just bringing out that bitch.
I could be a bitch when I haven't eaten.
If it is that time of the month,
Today is not the day.
What does it mean to be a bitch?
Just not taking anyone's shit.
Be quick to judge, get irritated really fast, overly harsh. Being a bitch is being a strong woman and having a backbone.
Moody. Because men can be a bitch as well, too.
I feel like bitch is gender neutral.
Are you a bitch?
Who's asking?
I think I'm more of a dick.
Sometimes people think I have resting bitch face.
Oh yeah, for sure. I do.
Or if I'm looking at my husband, if I'm really pissed at him, I just like...
Girl, that ain't RBF. That's something different. This is cool. I would love to see them do this with men, so I can see like what the male perspective is of being a bitch. I think for me personally, I identify with the one who said I try to be bitchy, or I think I'm a bitch, and then people are like, oh, you're so sweet. And I'm like, okay, cool. But there have been times in my life and my career where I've had to be that bitch, like on some real shit. And there are times when you actively have to choose to be a bitch. And some people get it and they're like, okay, we understand, we gotta respect and do what we gotta do. But other times people just look at you and say, you a bitch. I'm like, okay, just know I'm that bitch when it's the right time. Especially when you're dealing with like power struggles and stuff. In my field, not necessarily IT, because I'm in IT now, but when it came to higher ed, there were times when I walked into a room trying to be nice, trying to be cool, trying to be cordial with people, and they try to downplay you. I was always the youngest in a lot of rooms and spaces in higher ed. So I had to show people that I knew what I was talking about and what I was doing. And oftentimes that meant coming out of passive max mode and giving them Jordan, who I've introduced y'all to a few times. So this is cool. I love to see what they do, if they do like a male version of this, to see what men say about being a bitch or being, you know, some other form of a strong word that people find to be derogatory. But yes, good one. Let me know what you thought about it below. Comment, like, subscribe. Until next time. Peace.